How to touch a woman down below. This is a very different style, but listen, by the end of this video, you are gonna feel like the master, because here's the honest truth. Not every woman is going to orgasm from penetration. I know, as beautiful and as glorious as your cock is, and we all thank God for that glorious cock of yours, but the reality is sometimes a woman is not always gonna be able to have the big, oh, glorious moment. So there's things that you can do to her below that can blow her mind, that can put you in her mind as like the God, the king of putting it down on her body. But yes, she's gonna want novelty. She's gonna want excitement. She's gonna need you to build the anticipation for these movements that you are going to do to her body. So I am so excited to dive into this. I'm Arica Angelo. I've been doing this for over 18 years now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like it while you're there. So let's just dive into it. When you are down below a woman, there are many things that you can do, like you can give her oral, or you can finger her. Or one thing that I know a lot of you have been following my work that you love to do to a woman is to make her squirt. And yes, we've discussed this. Every woman can squirt. You just have to know how to do it. And so here's the thing. When you are making love to her and when she is in the moment and she's feeling soft and she's feeling worked up, this is the perfect time to bring in some excitement, because I promise you this, she is thinking that she's gonna have vanilla sex with you, that you don't know what you're doing, and that you don't know how to hit those spots in ways that will blow her mind. So she doesn't really trust your capabilities. This is why when you learn the techniques that I'm gonna share with you, when you bring it to her, you change how she sees you. And when a woman sees you on that pedestal as a man who knows how to put it down on her body, my man, you're gonna have big problems, because she's gonna be super hooked on you. Let's just talk first and foremost about fingering. Let's just get right into it. When you're touching a woman's body, the last thing you wanna do is to be rubbing her dry with those callous hands of yours. No. Sometimes it's really sweet and it's really kind when a guy's looking you in the eyes, he puts his fingers in his mouth, he gets a little bit moist, a little bit wet, and then he comes down and he grazes over the clitoris and he begins to rub between the labias and back up to that clitoris area. What you're gonna do is, one, you've made it comfortable for her because you've already moistened it a little bit. But most guys make a huge mistake by just focusing just on the clitoris, just focusing on the labias, or just taking their fingers and just going in there raw. No, not you, because you, my darling, are a pro and you follow Arica Angelo's work religiously. And so when you do it just like that, what you're doing is not only are you building up the anticipation, but you, my man, here's the secret. You are figuring out exactly where she gets turned on the most. Some women love their clitoris to be stimulated. Some women love to be fingered. And some women just love to be massaged. When you begin there, guess what? You get to figure out exactly where she likes to be touched. So let's talk about it while we're here, the whole fingering thing. Next, let's talk about squirting. Every woman can squirt, but there is a technique. But this is the biggest thing you need to understand about squirting. I can tell you all the techniques, and I do show you all the techniques in my oral obsession bundle, where I talk about squirting, where I talk about how to go down on a woman with my tongue magic, when I talk about how to finger a woman, the right techniques. I have all these video trainings all inside this bundle. I even have a full-on conversation with two of my friends where we go into what really turns women on, what to do when you're down there, and what completely shuts us down. So you can get that. It's in my comment section. It's in my description. But one thing you need to understand about squirting more than any other technique is it really begins on how you set up the conversation about what her body is going to miraculously do. So you need to be fully in charge. You need to be super calm, and you need to come across like a G, like you've done this plenty of times before, and you're not just experimenting on her body. So when she's laid back, putting a nice towel down below her ass, telling her, listen, you're gonna feel so worked up by this. You are gonna feel like you are about to lose control. And baby, when you get to that point, that is the most beautiful point. I want you to let go. And whatever happens, whatever comes out of your body, you need to know that it is the most beautiful experience for me. Why? Because most women, they stop themselves right before they're about to squirt. They will hold it back because they're afraid of peeing, because the screams just get crazy loud. The convulsions go really nuts. And so they feel like they're losing control. But when you demonstrate that you're in control, guess what? You put her body at ease. And then you use a technique that I show you in the squirting method of how to position your hands in there, how to use it, how to get in there and do that. And when you hear the gushing noises, you don't stop from there. So this is fingering, this is squirting. You're fully capable of doing all that. Now let's talk about the tongue. The tongue is so important. Mind you, we haven't even put your penis in. And here is the trick. A lot of women are gonna get aggravated because you're gonna turn them on so damn much that they're gonna be begging you for penetration. But no, you're the man who's in control, and you're not gonna give her that D just because she demands it. You're like, no girl, you think that's amazing? Wait to what I can do with my tongue. And I get it, not every guy is into oral, and most guys don't know how to do oral. Most guys believe if she's not like screaming, if she's not holding your head down there, if she's not making noises, if the juices aren't flowing, chances are you do not know how to give oral. And I have my 5 oral mistakes that most men are mother-freaking making. It's in the comment section, it's in the description, it's completely free. It's a PDF guide where you can go through and you can figure out if you're one of those guys making these terrible mistakes. But when you're going down there, one thing that you want to do is you want to play with the positioning of your tongue. You can make it flat, you can make it more pointy, you can use your lips to suck, but changing up those positions is what's going to make her come down below, because it's just like the fingering. When you're playing with a hand and seeing where she gets turned on, it's the same thing with giving oral. Seeing if she likes her libias licked between, with a flat tongue, with a straight tongue. Does she like for your tongue to penetrate her? Does she love for her clitoris to be bitten? Does she like for it to be sucked? Does she like for it to be licked very gently? These are the beautiful things that you get to do with your tongue. Listen, there are so many ways to make us come below without using penetration. So this is how you touch a woman below. This is how you get those amazing results with her in the bedroom. So if you like this video, trust me, you're gonna love this one right here. So make sure that you watch it, dive into it. And as always, I'm always here giving you the support so that you do become her best lover.